Hello, my name is Normala binti Bidin and I'm from English Development and Engagement section 12. In this subject, it requires us to make some reflective vlogging about the process of completing our group projects. So today I will be talking about my experience when I'm completing the group project video. So before we start, I need to remind everyone that I'm still at home currently. So if you guys listen to some background noises, just ignore it, since you know there's nothing I can do with it. There's nothing I can do with the chicken. That's it. I hope you guys enjoy the whole video.
So, before we proceed to the next part of the video, I present to you a recap of our project video, which is animation video from Group 3.
Hard, which makes me very uncomfortable right now. It's been 2 months already and the weather is still the same. What's up with the world exactly? Are we coming to the end already?
I think all of this happened because of human activities. As you know, the human activities such as deforestation, fossil fuels, greenhouse gases, and many more that cause climate change to happen.
Hold on, Stacy. What is climate change? Do you mind to explain to me?
Climate change is the long-term change in temperature and weather patterns. That's why you feel extremely hot these days. Over the years, climate change has become mainly caused by humans.
From increasingly frequent extreme weather events. For the example, heat waves, storm and flood, the destruction of food systems, increases in zoonosis and food, water and vector-borne diseases, and mental health issues.
So far, what have I learned when I'm completing this video is, first, the context of the video itself is regarding the earth, regarding the climate changes, regarding the what action that we should take to spread the awareness about the global warming that happened, and also the effect, the consequences if we try to ignore it. So I think during completing the whole project, I have done some research about my part, which is my part is regarding using too much transportation will lead into the climate changes. I have done my part, which is I don't really know before that actually when we using too much transportation, like we using too much car, too much motorcycle, will actually lead into the contributing of the gases, and it will lead into the climate changes itself. So let's say that we not take part in this project. Let's say we choose another teams for the group project, so we didn't know that the earth is actually dying. So I really want to spread the awareness, like people really need to stop doing things that contributing to the climate changes, since we only have one planet. Like, this is our current planet. We don't really have any planet B. So I want to let people know, and to let people really let them know about we have to make the planet that we currently live in, which is the earth, into a better place for the next generation. So that's it. And then the second and then another one, what have I learned when I'm completing the group project for and then the second things that I have learned is you need to have like a good time management, because during this project when we completing the whole project, we didn't really know what is the date actually. So we all didn't really pay full attention about the submission date. But then when the day comes, we don't know that was the day for the submission of the video. So we submit it I think a week late. So we really have like a bad time management. So I personally think some of us really need to pay attention to the briefing or the briefing of the group project itself. That is what I have learned so far when I'm completing the project video.
What personal development have I experienced is probably that let's say that I don't have much confidence whenever I'm speaking in English in front of people or in front of camera. So when you completing this project, you need to speak in English because the subject is in English first, and then the second one, you don't want yourself affecting others. So that was the second one. So the personal development, I think is I have built some self-confidence, since you guys can see that right now I'm speaking in English in front of the camera. So because before this I don't really like speaking in English, especially like filming myself like this. I don't really enjoy this kind of stuff because it was really hard. I think for myself it was really hard because I am insecure with how I perceive to some people. So I think that was goal that I have achieved so far. So I have some tips for people out there who doesn't have really much confidence in themselves. I think I will probably say that fake it till make it, because right now I'm actually faking it. I don't really have the confidence. I still don't really have the confidence. But people don't really know if you fake something. You know, you just need to fake it, like really fake it, you know what I mean? So that was my personal development so far. So I really like it. What have I developed when I'm completing the group project?
For the one challenging experience that I have faced, it is probably that we're still currently at home. I mean, like I am at home and my friend also at home, so we didn't really met one another in person yet. So it's really hard to communicate with each other through online platform, since like you will have some difficulty in your internet, or in the, like, you know, like some people don't really have the privilege to have like a good internet access in their area. So that was the hardest part. That was the hardest part. So when you don't communicate with each other as well, it's really affect like your teamwork with other members, and then it will affect like the whole group project itself. So I think it was the most challenging experience, and I think the solution to curb the problem is if someone doesn't have like a good internet access, and then they are left behind, there was our group have like a personal leader. I would think like it was a personal leader. It will text one another. It means that if you don't know, like if you didn't catch up what have been provided in the class, like if you left behind for what things that you didn't catch up in the class, you can't really ask anyone, because everyone was really helpful to each other and were so supportive. So I think that was the solution to correct the problem.
What is the one major change taken that my group has made? And so far, I think and whether the change taken was actually a right or a wrong one. So I think one major change taken was actually at first our group decided to make some video that have our face in it, like this, something like this, but then we decided to change it, since if the video containing like our face, it will be really hard for us to editing the whole video, since the duration is actually 15 minutes. For us it was so, for us the duration is so short, so it's really hard. So we decided to change it to an animation video, and we just put our voice into it. So I think it was really a good one, because you don't have to put your face into it, because you don't have to put your face into it, so people don't know, and it was easy, easy.
So, that was the last part of my reflective vlogs video. I hope everyone enjoyed the whole process of the video, and don't forget to save our earth. Remember that a small act, when it multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. So, here are some beautiful scenery in our earth if we keep practice to save our nature.
So thank you everyone for staying with me until the end of the video. So don't forget to give this video thumbs up and also comment, since it will be affecting my mark. Thank you in advance, and I love you.
What personal develop? I'm sorry, did you hear that? What personal development have I experienced when I'm completing this project? I'm sorry. When I'm completing this project.